Newport Beach. A vacationer's nirvana, a surfer's paradise, and a real estate mogul's dream. Home to the wedge and those world-famous Balboa bars. Newport Beach also claims the hottest gambling spot in all of Southern California, the Bay Arcade. Since the 1950s, the Bay Arcade has provided family fun to people of all ages. But for these two hotshot gambling wizards, it's just another day at the office. Meet Johnny Risotto and Michael Hendricks, SoCal's biggest arcading phenoms. For years, these two have been tearing up the record books in Newport's Bay Arcade, setting numerous high scores in skee ball, cyclone, and air hockey, among other arcade attractions.
First name Johnny, last name Risotto. My mother calls me Jonathan. My friends call me Johnny Ticketmaster. Don't ask me why. If I would have a lady friend in my life, she would refer to me as Tic Tac Jack. Again, don't ask me why. I moved out west 6 years ago. Let me tell you, I yelped it. Barbara T of Carson City, Nevada, left a review. Said she came here with her 2 kids, had a great time. That review sold me. I moved out of the Bronx, became a full-time arcadesman, and I ain't never looked back since.
I'm Michael Big Baby Mikey Hendricks, and I've been arcading since 2008. Since becoming a professional arcadesman, I've grossed over 500,000 tickets.
And what does that translate to in tokens?
I'd say I fed these machines about 9,000 or 10,000 tokens.
And what does that translate to in dollars?
I'd rather not say.
In the world of professional arcading, tickets are the name of the game.
Tickets can be used to buy virtually anything. Plastic rings, mini squirt guns, toy soldiers. Our most expensive prize, Danielito Rodriguez Gonzalez Vela III, or Dan. But our most popular option, Chinese handcuffs.
These two professional arcadesmen devote themselves day and night to the practice and perfection of every single arcade game in the establishment. They'll easily spend 40 to 50 hours a week, fine-tuning their skills at each station.
Oh, it's a full-time job. People ask, you leaving Newport Beach? What do you do? I tell them, I'm a professional arcadesman.
Their most perfected game?
Skee ball.
Another nail-biting, adrenaline-pumping game, Cyclone.
The secret? Let me tell you. I shouldn't be telling you this, but let me tell you. Hand-eye coordination. And complete concentration. She's a little stubborn tonight, but I'll warm her up.
Secret to Cyclone? Oh no. It only lets you hit jackpot after it gets fed at least 300 tokens. You'll fail every time otherwise.
Pokerino, a game that mimics the popular card game of poker, is a relatively unpopular Bay Arcade attraction, but one that the pair take just as seriously as the others.
Oh, it's exactly like that. Cards, Pokerino, it's the same. The stakes, the probability, there's little to no difference.
I mean, sure, the house advantage still applies here. You'll win some and you'll lose some, and holy Mikey, look.
And who is that, guys?
That's John Kingpin Russell.
The best arcadesman of all time.
He once played a perfect game of Pac-Man in under 3 hours.
I mean, you just don't do that.
John Kingpin Russell is one of only 7 arcadesmen in history to play a perfect game of Pac-Man.
That's right, perfect game. Every pellet, every fruit, every ghost eaten. 2 hours, 54 minutes, and 16 seconds. Would have been under 2.5 if that pink bastard Clyde wasn't such a bitch. Hey boys, I heard the best arcadesmen in Newport were in town, and I had to just come see for myself. You know who I am? I'm Kingpin. Boys claim to be the best arcadesmen in Southern California. I say we settle this once and for all. You both pick the game, winner takes home the crown. go, but it looks like the king retains the crown once more.
Where is the crown?
I left it at home. I knew I wasn't gonna lose it to a couple of kids. Here's a tip from an old timer. Close one eye when you roll. See you around, boys.
See you around, Kingpin.
Hey kids, catch. That is the first pair of Chinese handcuffs I ever bought. Take special care of them.
Wow. Thanks, Kingpin. This is awesome. This is Kingpin's first pair of Chinese handcuffs.
Neato.
Mikey. Shucks.
At the end of the day, these two take their earnings and head back home. With blistered hands and sore fingers, it's just another hard day at the office for Newport's own Bay Arcade gambling brothers.